Welcome to my farm. So at my farm, I breed horses, so I'm a horse farmer. We have about 60 horses in total. And well, the life in Iceland is very different from most other farms. We have, like you can see, pretty tough weather out there. A lot of sort of the elements are not always in our favor. So it's kind of interesting, I guess, for my friends abroad to see my everyday life. The plan for today is I'm gonna well, I have some stuff in the car that I'm gonna give to the horses, and then I'm gonna take a new horse, not quite new though, and I'm going to train him a little bit. I'm gonna show you a little bit sort of how we train the horses. Weather's not working with us, but still, you know, remember this is the Icelandic horse. He can stand pretty much everything. My farm is located just outside of Reykjavik, so it's only like a 20 minutes drive, but even though we're close to the capital, we are sort of very much in the country. We have different kinds of farmers around here. We have dairy farmers, we have sheep farmers, and then the horse farmers. So this is my stable. I have 7 boxes here, 7 horses. And what I'm bringing in here, this is stuff that to put on the ground for the horses. Basically to keep it dry and stuff. This is Delta, and this is her mother, Salka. So, time to get to work. Like I said earlier, this is Bowie, 5-year-old that I was I've been working on a little bit. Yeah. Good. Put them out here for you. So, a couple of interesting facts about the Icelandic horse. 1, it's the oldest horse breed in the world. 2, it is the only horse in the world that actually has 5 gaits. And what are the gaits? It's the walk, it's a trot, it's a tuck, it's the pass, and it's the canter. We're going to be trying some of them today. You'll see. Fasten on the reins here. Another sort of interesting the story about the Icelandic horse is the following, that once Iceland was being settled from year 875 up until about 950, the Vikings, look how dirty it is, the Vikings were bringing all kinds of horses with them. So they were bringing the small sturdy Scandinavian horses, but they were also bringing the big horses, you know, the riding horses, the gaited horses, the Arab, the nice riding horses. The small horses, the Scandinavian horses, were used mostly for carrying stuff, working the earth, etc. And then you had the nicer horses, the bigger horses, would be for riding. But obviously, when they came here, they found out very soon, the Vikings, that they were dealing with completely different elements than they had in Europe or where they were coming from, in Scandinavia. So very quickly, they started crossbreeding these different horses together. I mean, you can imagine how an Arabic horse is doing in a weather like this. Not so well. And the goal was to make a horse that could do it all. Basically, the horse should be able to be outside the entire year. And as you can see, this horse has what they call a winter coat. It's basically, it's very furry and fluffy during the fall and winter time, and then in the springtime it sheds the hairs and you get its nice shiny summer coat. Saddles made obviously especially for the Icelandic horses, and you notice these are very thin saddles. So what we want to do when we are riding the Icelandic horse is to have sort of close contact with them, so they're a lot less bulky than you would see, for example, in Western riding. Very thin saddles, meaning that we use a lot of our body weights when it comes to controlling the horse. But basically what we do is we ride what we call English style. I'm going to tighten up the girth, then I go in the snow room and start riding. Nice exercise. Now looking for something when it's blowing a lot like it was today. But this is good. So after the day, of course, everybody gets to eat. Everybody gets their reward. Well done, well done. Look, they're all excited about getting their food. Yeah. Alrighty. So this was it for today. My next show, I want to take you riding with me to a neighbor. Where a couple of friends are going to be joining me and we're going to have a lot of fun together. So stay tuned and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.
Oh.
Battery búið?
Já. Akkurat.
Það var bara dúkt, datt niður bara.